Hi baby, and welcome to this pick a card reading. First of all, long time no see. I've missed you. Okay, I have missed you, but thank you for tuning in with me today. Today we are viewing what vibes do you give off. We have two piles to choose from today just to get the party started. Very soon I'm also going to do a reading about the 18 plus version of this, so we're gonna look into that too. Okay, the spicy sexy vibes you give off, but today this is general. This is just, you know, like the vibes that you're just radiating kind of on like a daily basis, and as you know, what you radiate you attract. Okay, so we're kind of also going to see what it is that is coming towards you soon. Okay baby, so go ahead and choose whichever pile you are drawn to. This is pile 1 and this is pile 2, and I will meet you. What it is, what it do, baby cakes. I have missed you. We're gonna go ahead and see what vibes you are currently giving off. I'm gonna start off with this card, of course. We're gonna get some tarot and all that other good stuff. Okay, so you are coming through with the green mermaid triplets. You are definitely giving the energy of a good friend. There's a significant friend group, or maybe like a best friend that you have, or two people that you're always hanging out with. But honestly, the vibes that you give off, babe, is that you are the main character of the group. People really do view you as a good friend, somebody that they could trust, somebody that they can confide in, they could tell their secrets to, and they'll know that the secrets or whatever they tell you is safe. You're not going to go and spread it to everybody. You're somebody where you also give off a lot of heart energy, and you take very good care of yourself. So you come off as somebody who is, I don't even want to say high maintenance, but you just give off this energy that you expect like a higher quality, or you have high standards or a higher expectation from people, from life. Definitely not somebody to be fucked with. I feel like you are the Regina George of the group, so to speak, but not like in a bitchy mean way, but just in a leader way, in a rich way, in a, you know, you're the leader type. So these are the vibes that you're giving, babe, that you are a leader. Also that you have a nice body as well. But again, we're going to tap into the 18 plus stuff in the next video, so definitely stay tuned. Also, if you recently just started talking to somebody romantically, the person that you're talking to, they can tell that you're trustworthy and they do want to open up to you. However, this person is a bit jaded, or they've been hurt, so they're kind of like on the fence about not just you, but like really opening up to anybody. And what you need to know about the situation, if you're talking to somebody new, if this message is for you, is that don't bend over backwards trying to make this person warm up to you or open up to you, or like, you could trust me, you could trust me. Like, don't say anything, just prove it with your actions. Prove it by being a genuine, honest person with this individual that you've recently started talking to. I feel like the action is going to translate more than words to your new individual. Okay, so let's get some more about the vibes that you are giving off. What kind of vibes do you give off? You give off leader vibes, you give off trustworthy vibes, high maintenance vibes in a way, but not in a bad way, because I feel like sometimes high maintenance has like a bad connotation to it, even though it's really not. It's just somebody who takes good care of themselves and who has like higher standards. But that is you. You do take very good care of yourself. You also appear as somebody who maybe eats healthy, or goes to the gym often, or often like has their hair and nails done. Maybe you go to the barber a lot if you're a dude. Like, you always just look very fresh, very clean, very like good, very put together. Okay, so let's see what vibes you give off. You also speak the truth. You tell it how it is. Okay, for the viewers tuning into pile 1 today, Holy Spirit, come through. What vibes are these individuals giving off? Let's get it. Let's go. You know, I really do like to get the cards out before I start fully channeling. And your channeled song coming through is Trust by Brent Fayez. Ooh, we have the Devil coming through. We have the Five of Pentacles. Wow, you have a very addictive, intoxicating energy. People fall for you very quickly. Again, your heart chakra is definitely open. I feel that's why people are very like overly drawn to you, because you have an open heart. You are there for people, but people kind of get like sucked into this energy, addicted to this energy, fall for this energy that you exude, the vibe that you give off very quickly, very easily. You are tempting, okay? People become obsessed with you, and then when you're not around, they miss you. They feel like they when you're not around, there's definitely like a lack of presence, because you have a very strong energy. You have a very strong vibe. You also could make people stutter, or in your presence sometimes people feel fear or intimidation because you're so strong, or you're so self-assured, so self-confident. We have that, yeah, you're very grounded. You, my viewer, definitely could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or have earth energy very highly aspected in your chart, even though you personally do have a very strong, abundant, seductive energy. You're very grounded with it. You're also humble, and I don't feel like this is, you don't abuse your power, you don't abuse your energy. However, you do know how to use it to your advantage in the right situation, or like if a situation calls for it. Like, you're smart, you're not stupid, you know? You have wits about you, and this is another thing that you give off. You can have your serious moments, but you're also very non-serious with it at the same time. It's kind of like satire. You have a lot of satire, and I guess, like, isn't satire like a type of humor, right? But like, this is your vibe. This is the vibe that you give off to people. People never know, like, are you serious? Are you joking? Are you like, people don't even know. They don't know. So let's go. So it's also like very hard to get over you, definitely, with the vibes that you give off. You give off a very sexual energy, very seductive. Again, the body is giving, and when you're not around, people definitely miss you. They feel like, damn, they feel a lack, they feel cold without you. It's kind of like that ain't no sunshine when she's gone type of vibe. So you definitely do bring the fun, you definitely do bring the heat to certain situations, but you're also somebody who is very like focused, very dependable, very loyal, but not only to like your homies, you're loyal to yourself as well. Like, you don't fall victim to other people's bullshit, for other people's games. You don't fall for temptation. You really do keep your eye on the prize. So the vibes that you give off is somebody who is very strong, who is also very connected to a deeper part of themselves. Like, you know where you're going in life. You're not really lost out here, which is great. Okay, so let's clarify the Devil for the vibes the viewer gives off. But overall, people really do become hooked to you. They become hooked to your vibes, your energy. You're also a lot of fun when you want to be. You have the Fool. You're not afraid to take risks in life. You take risks that other people, this is why I said that you're the main character. You take risks that other people would be afraid to take. You know, while people are staying in their comfort zone, people are staying in their bubble, people are staying in fucked up relationships, you're like, I'm out of here, deuces. So the vibes that you give off is somebody who is free. You are free, and you also don't stick around for bullshit. Again, like I said, you don't stay for people. You don't fall victim to people's games or tricks. You're very aware, but people would be very unassuming of that, again, because how you look is different from the vibes that you give off. There's something about your look where you either look innocent, or maybe you're young, or you just look like you don't have as much knowledge as you do. Maybe if you're like also very super duper hot, super duper fine, super duper attractive, you know, there is a thing where people think like, oh, super hot people are stupid. But no, like you're actually very smart, and you're also always learning. You're somebody who is very up to date with the culture, with what's going on. You have a lot of knowledge as well. So you kind of catch people by surprise. So you kind of give shock factor in a way as well, because people think that they can fucking play you when they first meet you, or when they first come into your presence. They feel like you're gonna fall for their tricks, and then you shock them because you actually have boundaries, because you actually have standards, morals, and you're quick to walk away from a situation that is not for your highest good. The vibes that you give off as well is also somebody who changes frequently. Maybe you change your hair up often, change your nails often, or you're always doing something new. You, in the friend group that you have, you're always the one coming with some sort of new story. Oh, I just did this the other day. Like, that's you. So you're very entertaining as well. You give off very entertaining vibes. People genuinely do really love to watch you, and your friends, the friend group that you have, or that one good friend, or whatever it is for you, they are very inspired by you, and they love you. They have a lot of admiration and love for you, and this is genuine. This is real. It's not like jealous on the low. Like, no. The friends that you have y'all are tight, and it is real. It is genuine. So that's something that you need to know. Two of Cups, baby. The vibes that you give off as well are somebody who's kind of like standoffish. You don't let a lot of people into your life. People definitely try, again, because you are physically attractive. So there are people who want to come in, offer you stuff, but it's like you see past the bullshit. You are working towards something greater in your life. You also have a kind of standard of what you will accept in your life when it comes to people and relationships. And if it's not meeting the criteria, you have boundaries, okay? So you definitely do have kind of like standoff vibes. You're very protective over yourself and over your loved ones as well. You are nurturing to the people that you love, but overall, you don't let people in easily. What you need to know about what you are attracting because of your own energy, you are attracting somebody who is worthy of connecting with, somebody who is going to meet your standard. This could feel like it's taking long, but you are attracting somebody who is going to be loyal, be dependable, put in the work to be with you, and really work towards a solid connection or a solid commitment with you, and offer you something worthy, and not just sex or not just casualty, all right, with like no real motion of where anything is going. There is new love on the table for you, but this is something that you must be open to, and right now you are kind of guarded. Just like if you're talking to somebody new at this time, they're also kind of guarded. However, with time, and there's no need to rush into this, you guys can take your time. You guys can go at a pace that is comfortable to the both of you. If you don't have anybody, this advice still applies, but take your time and open up as you feel ready and as you feel comfortable to, because something here is divinely guided. There is a divine encounter or a fated meeting with somebody that's going to happen if you have not met them already, or a fated connection with somebody if you haven't connected yet. However, you're going to have to open up in order to receive this. You have also healed and released a lot already. It's just that, again, you're wise, you know where you're going in life, and you're not going to fuck around with the fuckery. Fuck around with the fuckery. You're not going to do it, okay? And that's good. That's a good thing. So Definitely, there's also some new abundance coming into your world at this time. If you've been feeling like money has been tight or money has been slow, or if like your finances or your career is not moving the way that you wanted to, Spirit is saying is that you have to take some more risks. You have to take chances and go after what it is that you want to do. Apply for that job, start that business, post more, start taking more risks when it comes to your career, and you will see progress be made in your money as well. And very soon, for those of you who have been taking risks, because I see that you are a risk taker and you're not afraid, you definitely do need to get out of your comfort zone. And maybe there's also somebody that needs to be ghosted. This is something that you are not afraid of doing. You walk away from the bullshit, you cut out the bullshit. So definitely step outside of that comfort zone. Stop giving energy to people who are trying to bring you down. This is all going to help you to get to that next level, to get to that new beginning in your life. You are going to receive news of a positive change in regards to your career or finances. So that's what you are attracting based off the vibes that you're giving off. You personally look like you have more money than you actually have. Like, people, if you feel like, oh, I don't have as much money as I want right now, blah, 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 whatever. But people see you in the street and the vibes that you give off is that you're rich, okay? Because of how well you take care of yourself. So let's get some more about what vibes you're giving off, babe. You do give off the vibes as well that you would be like a really good lover. Very possessive though, again, because you take care of your people really good. Maybe you kind of give like a clinger vibe. Hold off on that, especially if you're a feminine energy. But all right, let's get it. Let's go. New love is on the table for you. Lots of new, but you have to step out of your comfort zone and open up a little, okay? We got 3 cards. Becoming. You're blossoming at this time. You're changing. You're going through a transformation. You're stepping into the new. If right now you're going through a transformation and you're trying to like step into the new and walk away from everything that's no longer serving you, there is this energy of the past calling you back. However, what you need to remember is that you walked away from past situations for a reason. It's just temptation. It's just trying to keep you stuck. Literally keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Don't look back. All right. So let's see, what vibes are you giving off right now? The viewer of Power 1. What vibes is Power 1 giving off? Damn. Shaman, overcome. Yeah, you're somebody who has overcome so much. For real, you're strong as fuck. We have sophisticated. Did I not say you dress very well? You also have really nice skin. People notice your skin a lot. Maybe you show skin when you're dressing or whatever, but yeah. There's a spiritual energy about you too, something ancient about you. Others can become insecure by how secure you are in yourself and in your sexuality and how confident you are when it comes to either the way you dress or how you speak on sex or sexuality. You exude a very healthy sexuality, my love. That's another vibe that you give off, that you're confident in your body, you're confident in your skin. You also give off the vibes of being a guide for others. You are a guide for others, and there's people in your life that genuinely look for you to ask for your personal advice or ask for what you think they should do. And people really do feel like your friends, your loved ones, maybe even randoms if you have a business or something like that, they feel like you give them very good advice. You also give off the vibes of being somebody who is now enlightened, who has released a lot of shadows, released a lot of their dark side. There's people from your past that maybe you've walked away from, that maybe you used to indulge with a lot. And the vibes that you give off now is that you no longer do that. You changed. Meanwhile, these people are still indulging in whatever the fuck they're indulging in. Excessiveness, overeating, overdrinking, drugs, that type of stuff. But you're out of that life. You don't do that anymore. It's like, let's say you used to be like a chronic, it's like maybe you used to indulge a lot in drugs, alcohol, and now you're sober. It's kind of like that type of dynamic. So you definitely overcome a lot, and you give off the vibes now of being clean. Also, you don't give a fuck. Okay, you're unbothered. You are unbothered. But your vibration, your vibe, your energy definitely shifts a room when you walk in. And you do give off the vibe of being kind of like outer space sometimes in your head, but you're also very smart. You make other people very aware of themselves, of their own emotions. You ask them all of the right questions. You would honestly be like a very good therapist, a very good healer. I feel like you are a healer already, but you don't really do it on a professional level. You do it more so on a level of like just helping others around you, or helping whoever God puts into your life on your path. That's more of what you do. But professionally, you could like really help a lot of people. Like you could reach a new group of people. And yeah, you give off the vibes of somebody who's just always learning and who's very self-aware and spiritual. There is a spiritual energy and a spiritual presence about you that people notice. For a lot of people, it's unexplainable. They don't really know what it is, but they just feel like something's different about you. And it's attractive, it's seductive, because they don't come across this often, or they don't come across this with everybody. That's why you're so protective of your energy as well. Again, these people might not understand that. They might just see you as having boundaries, or being guarded, or having high standards. They don't really understand why. Okay, but it's not for them to understand anyway. That's for you to understand. You have a very high vibration. You should protect your energy, and you should protect your peace, because again, people become obsessed. They become addicted. They want to be around you all the time. And it's definitely giving that these people, the general public, or people that you be around, sometimes are taking more than they are giving, or taking more than they have to offer. So you are definitely doing the right thing by having boundaries, and by protecting your peace, protecting your energy, and protecting your space. This is something that you should never feel guilty for. And again, people are unassuming about you because you outwardly project a soft and gentle look. But again, they that's why some people try to take advantage, like we talked about earlier in the reading, because you seem kind. They're like, they're not gonna do anything, but little do they know that you're aware as fuck, and you know what the tea is, and you're like a spiritual gangster out here. Okay. But these are not really, you don't give off spiritual gangster vibes. You give off vibes of being cool, chill, passive in a way, and flowy. And people, it's kind of like they gonna learn today if they fuck around with you, though. That's what it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the charms, babe, about what vibes you give off. You are definitely on the road to success. I want to let you know that as well. Whatever work that you're putting into your life at this time, you are definitely going to achieve your goals, and your goals and dreams are definitely worth pursuing. So keep going, my dear. So these charms are either going to serve you as additional messages or as additional confirmation. Please take it how it resonates and applies to you, my love. So we have the mushroom coming through. You definitely give off the vibes of abundance, and somebody who is growing and who is enlightened for sure. You have knowledge and wisdom that other people simply don't have, and people really do love learning from you, or they feel like they can learn something, they feel like they could learn a thing or two from you. Okay, we have the road thing coming off, so you are definitely on the right path. And again, you give off the vibes of being a excellent friend. Friendship energy is here. You are somebody who people definitely feel like they can confide and connect with very easily and effortlessly. You do give off vibes of having a very magical energy, and also somebody that people sense that you are somebody who is living, or is going to live, a very happy life and get whatever it is that you want. Whatever your dreams are, like, you are the one that's going to have the happy ending for sure, even though there's no such thing really as endings, right? In a way. But Yeah, you're the one that's gonna have the happy ending, baby. You also give the vibes of somebody who is always ascending, always leveling up, always also on the go. Like, you don't stay in one place for too long. You are very grounded, but there is an element of you, like, again, if something, you're not going to stay stuck in a situation. You have stayed stuck in situations in the past and you've learned your lesson from that. Now your cutoff game and your protection game is like way too fucking strong, and you give off the energy of having a very bright light. So your energy is very, very, very attractive. It's magnetic. It's also like, it's seen, it's felt. You walk into a room, there's something different about you. You have a light, babe. You also have like this magical presence about you, ethereal, like, are you even real type of vibe. Like, you're, you know, that's you. That's you. It's definitely giving she's magical, he's magical, something's different about that one over there, for sure. And your beauty is also very unique. We have the letter K coming through. That could be your initial or somebody that you're dealing with for confirmation. You're stable, you're emotionally stable, you're emotionally intelligent as well. And again, it's like, even if you're always leveling up, or if you don't stay in situations that aren't serving you, you don't do it in a way that's like chaotic. You do it in a way that's almost planned, or very, it, like, you do it in a way that makes sense. You're a methodical, and that's another energy that you give off. And your beauty is noted. You could be very intuitive as well, very psychic, and you're deep. There's many different layers to you. Only the people that you're close to get to see everything. Not everybody gets to see everything. So most of what I read was actually like what the general public feels or thinks about you, not even really your close friends, because they probably have a different perspective and also a deeper love for you, because they connect with you on deeper levels and you show those individuals more. You're a little bit more open with them, but there is also a lot that you keep to yourself, because you have a strong energy of also being like a pack leader, but also like a lone wolf at the same time. You kind of oscillate between the two, which there's nothing wrong with that at all. But yeah, you shine bright, baby. You definitely do shine bright, and you are magical. We have the sign of Aquarius coming through, and we also have the sign of Aries. So that confirms the leadership energy, and your way of thinking is definitely outside of the box. Aries and Aquarius could be your sign. It could be somebody that's in your life. Thank you for watching. I enjoyed reading for you, baby. Stay tuned for the sexy vibes that you give off. We kind of touched on it a little bit in your reading, but we're going to get deeper into it in the next video. So stay tuned. Leave me a red heart and like this video, please, if you watched all the way through. I love you so much, and I will talk to you soon. Peace. Hello, part 2. Welcome to your reading. So I just want to say that I'm really excited to do this reading for you, because I'm kind of like already tuning into your energy. It has definitely come through strong. You are somebody who is very connected to the psychic plane. You yourself can be very psychic or intuitive. My viewers who are tuning into this pile, you give off dark divine feminine energy. You give off feminine energy overall, but it's definitely like dark divine feminine, somebody who comes alive in the nighttime, somebody who is very connected to the moon, to the cycles, to their inner world, to their emotions, to their intuition. Okay, you are in tune, you are aware. You could also be somebody where you give off quiet vibes, so you're very mysterious. People never really know what the fuck is on your mind. You're also somebody where you could disappear sometimes, okay? Because the song lyrics that were coming through were I'm Back and I'm Better by, I think that's Don't by Bryson Tiller. I'm back and I'm better. I want you bad as ever. Okay. I'm back and I'm better. I want you bad as ever. So definitely you are kind of somebody where I feel like you retreat. You go into like little hermit modes. You do what you have to do. You heal. You release. You nurture your soul. You nurture yourself. And then you pop back out. And you kind of do this in cycles. Sometimes you're out and about in the world. And other times like you're literally nowhere to be found. You're a ghost. And people are like, where did they go? Like, what are they doing? And literally like nobody knows where the fuck you're at, but they're wondering. You do stay on people's minds. You have like this effect where you naturally deeply penetrate people's consciousnesses, their subconsciouses. I feel like you be popping up in people's dreams. People dream about you. People are always thinking about you. They don't even know why they're thinking about you. You don't be thinking about them, but it's like there's just something about you that is very magnetic, mysterious, alluring, and these are the vibes that you give off, babe. And for people who don't understand spirituality, or I feel like people really don't understand you really and truly, I feel like you are definitely a kind of enigma to people. You also look very attractive to people. At this time, you are releasing a lot, or maybe you feel like you're going through one of your more darker phases. You could also feel trapped in a way, but the energy that I was intuitively picking up on for you, my viewer, was untethered soul vibes. Like you don't like being stuck nowhere. You could also give off the vibes of being non-committal to people, but again, it's like you don't want to be stuck in any situation. You want to be free. You are free. And you are heavily misunderstood by a lot of your peers. You're also somebody who's had to like grow a lot on your own. And whenever you were in a fucked up situation, like you would help people. If somebody else was in a fucked up situation, you would help them. But when you were in fucked up situations, nobody was there to help you. Nobody answered your call. You had to figure that shit out on your own. You gained a lot of strength from overcoming your own battles on your own. There was like nobody there to help you really. And maybe at points you were upset or you were sad about this, but now it's like you've harnessed power from what you've been through. And you have no problem being alone. A lot of the times, if you go out in the nighttime, because I'm picking up on somebody who does go out and like to enjoy themselves, you go alone. You have no problem walking alone. Another song coming through is that song Upgrade You by Beyonce. One of the song lyrics, I'm known to walk alone, but I'm alone for a reason. That's you. You are known to walk alone. You are a little bit of a lone wolf. But again, even that's mysterious because you actually do look really fucking great and you're very physically attractive. You have like a kind of a otherworldly type of beauty. It's an ethereal beauty. It's dark too. It's a dark beauty. It's very like come to me type vibe. It's a little tempting. It's dark, it's seductive, it's not angelic, okay? It's kind of I don't want to say it's demonic because it's not, because that's not your energy. You don't give off demon vibes. But you could wear a lot of black, but even if you do wear black or if you do wear dark colors, you don't give demon vibes though. You don't. Because your light ultimately shines through all of that. People heavily wonder, because when you do go out alone, they heavily wonder, why is that person alone? Because you look so good. So again, even that makes them curious. That makes them wonder. And you have a strong connection with animals too. So you do give off like a nurturing energy, instinctual energy as well, a magnetic energy. But again, it's very mysterious. It's like, how are you doing this? Or who are you? People often wonder, who are you? So I was clearing the energy of the decks, and I just want to show you really quick on the bottom of the deck, both of these cards like just came when I was clearing and shuffling. Moon Goddess and the Moon. So you and the Moon, y'all are one. That is your planet. You definitely could be a Cancer or have Cancer highly aspected in your chart, or have North Node in Cancer, or your 10th house. There's Cancer 10th house energy. You might get famous for your beauty, or maybe that's something that you've thought of or dreamed of, modeling, being in advertisements, something along those lines. So let's go. Let's see where the fuck the tea is. What vibes are you giving off out here besides all that mystery and magic? Okay. You could also light pink candles or red candles often, or maybe that's something that your spirit guides want you to do. If you don't do that already, that is something that you should be doing. It's going to add, you could also light black candles as well. That's going to add to whatever it is that you already got going on, girlfriend, guy friend. So let's get it. Let's go. We have the Page of Cups. Again, the moon coming through. The Knight of Swords. What the fuck? Hold on. Okay, baby. So you definitely do give off like this dream-like energy. This very dreamy, intuitive nature of yours does shine through. Also, there's sometimes when you tell people some things and they're like, how did you know that? So people are very much intrigued about your psychic gifts or your psychic abilities. You're also very widely known and accepted amongst your peers and amongst your community, or maybe even in the world. You are independent. I'm known to walk alone, but I'm alone for a reason. And again, the animals. So you do have a very strong connection to animals, or a strong love for animals. This is something that people view you. They view you as somebody who is an animal person. You do give off the energy of being loving towards pets or creatures. And I feel like it really doesn't matter. The animals, you're just loving towards it all, have reverence towards it all. So let's see. Yeah, you could be kind of flighty as well, because I feel like you're not too grounded, or you're not to say that you're not down to earth, but I feel you're very secure and confident within yourself, and you do give off those vibes of having inner and outer security, and also like confidence. You do definitely stand out from your peers. There's something very unique about you physically as well, whether that be your hair or the way you dress, or maybe even like your skin tone. You could also invest in really nice clothes because you have the money to do so. But people talk about this. People talk about how you present yourself to the world, or how you put yourself together. For sure. And I feel like people are always wondering what your next move is going to be, because again, what I was saying about not being grounded is you're kind of like way up in the sky. There's a lot of channeled songs coming through for you in this pal, and I actually really like when that happens, when there's a lot of channeled songs. So the next channeled song for you is Puffin' on Zooties by Future, when I think the words are like, they can't, oh fuck, what are the words to that song? I'm too fly in the sky, they can't even see. It's something about nobody can see him because he's too fly in the sky, like he's in the sky type shit, like he way up type. And this is you. So this Knight of Swords is definitely reminding me of that, about like how there's like a Pegasus and they're in the sky and they're flying through that bitch. This is your energy to people. This is the energy that you give off of, like, you're definitely not on the same level as your peers. You're out of there. You're way up, and come down occasionally to be like hello, but that's about it. So we also have the Hangman, again, Neptune energy. You could very well be a Pisces. You could also be a Cancer or a Scorpio. We also have Earth energy coming through, a Virgo. But yeah, so you spend a lot of time in dream state, or you spend a lot of time in meditation or in the astral plane. You're just somebody, again, you're out of this world. Maybe you do have an Earth mission going on at this time, but it's like you don't really fuck around with the 3D too much. You really don't. Like, you go, you do what you have to do, and then you retreat and you're resting, or you're renewing your soul, however you like to do that. But you definitely do have like this cave energy here, where you go into your cave and then you come out. You go into the cave and then you come out. But when you go into your cave, like, you're unreachable. You're definitely unreachable, but you're resting, you're meditating, you're praying, you're with the divine when you retreat. So, but whenever you come back out, it's like you are this abundant, unique, special freak of nature. And I want to say freak of nature, and it's a good thing, because you are so unique. There is literally no one like you on this planet. So the vibes that you give off are very unique, very dreamy, very almost like a high. You give off a high, like you're euphoric. That's the word that I'm looking for. You give off energy of being euphoric because, again, you spend a lot of time in the astral plane. So when you do go out and you mess around in the 3D, the vibes that you give off are kind of like, it's not the same as the people really in any room you go into, because you have some sort of spiritual practices that nobody else is doing. Another thing that you would highly benefit from, because you have a lot of water energy going on here, is spiritual baths. So you probably already do spiritual baths, but if you don't, try to incorporate spiritual baths. And if you don't have a bathtub, you could do it in the shower as well. But a bath that you can soak in, that's gonna amplify this energy that you already possess to like literally even higher heights. And I know you like to go up. All right, let's see. Page of Cups, please clarify. A lot of people feel like you're the love of their life, or you're their soulmate. When they first meet you, they're like, oh my God, I think this is the one, literally. So a lot of people fantasize and dream about being in a relationship with you. Okay, can we just talk about really quick how the full moon is literally in all these cards? So yeah, you have also a very strong connection to the moon. We talked about what those vibes give for you personally, but what you are attracting into your life and what is coming into your life very quickly is love offers from individuals. And I feel like it's from a lot of different people, because a lot of people view you in a very romantic way. Like right off the bat, these people could first meet you, they meet you for the first time and they automatically are like, whoa, I want that to be my girlfriend. I want that to be my boyfriend. You also have an increase in your finances coming, like big checks. I'm getting checks. It's not cash. It's big ass checks coming in for you. And we have the Queen of Wands. Yep, very strong, very independent, very sexy as well. Somebody who is confident. So you give off a lot of confident energy. You give off dream partner energy. You give off energy of and the vibes of somebody who is generous when you are around. Again, you're not somebody who's around all the time, but when you do come around, baby, you for sure do steal the show. You for sure do steal the spotlight, and you literally light up the room. You are the center of attention. You are the showstopper. You are literally what everybody talks about when you do come out. And again, you also give the vibes of being you have a connection to earth as well, but your energy is magical. You have grown from shit into something so beautiful, so abundant. You hold your shit down. So you definitely give off strong, independent woman vibes, straight up. And this is why people are especially masculine energies, are very attracted to you and want to come in and be a part of your life. And you could also attract a lot of broke boys or broke men, 50-50 type men, because they see you as somebody who is abundant or has it all, and they think that maybe that you're gonna help them out or you're gonna be generous or some shit. Okay, I don't know about all that, but this is the energy that is coming through, that perhaps you do attract this. But you also give off the vibes of somebody who is completely comfortable in their own skin, and somebody who is completely comfortable going to bed alone. Like, you really don't need nobody. You know, the last pile that I did, they had like friends and all that. No, but you really do walk alone, and you don't need nobody. You don't need friends, you don't need family, you don't need a man, you don't need a woman. Like, you are just out there shining and lighting up the nighttime, and you enjoy doing it when you do it. And when you don't, you're with God or with your spirit guides or whatever the fuck. So wow, you are definitely somebody who gives off the vibes of being very powerful, of somebody who is very easy to fall in love with, because you have a very strong presence, a very strong aura. but you also are sexy and fine as fuck. So let's get it. That's awesome. Orange might definitely be a power color for you. You have a lot of sacral energy as well, so you do give off very creative vibes. You're creative with your appearance or with your approach. You're always switching something up. You definitely switch a lot, or you change often, or you come in and out of energies, kind of like a dolphin or kind of like a turtle. How the dolphin could like be in the water, but then it could like go out of the water and also breathe out of the water, and how a turtle could go in the water or also be on land. It could go in the water and be on land. That's like you. But you're like, you go in the 3D and then you retreat to the astral, or you retreat to the cosmos, and then astral, I don't know, you're like a fucking time traveling astral projector slash sexy bitch slash everybody's ideal partner. Like, this is you, this is the vibes that you're given. It is very intoxicating to many. Your vibe, the vibes that you give off is intoxicating, and it's hypnotic. People fall under your spell, which is dope as fuck. Good for you. Yeah, fashionista on the bottom of the deck. People definitely do notice your clothes a lot, and the things that you're wearing, and how you put yourself together. This could be something that you switch often or you change frequently. I'm kind of getting like Rihanna energy as well, because Rihanna does that, and Rihanna's a Pisces. Her style is always changing and always evolving, but she's very sexy as well. You also give off the vibes of like, I did it on my own. And even though you're like a very independent person, you have an open energy with others. People connect with you very easily. They feel very heard and seen by you. But there comes points when they can't find you. However, I feel like whoever feels connected to you and whoever connects with you, they know what's up. Like, when you retreat, they know they're gonna see you again. People have no problem giving you space, especially if they know you. It's like they know your pattern. They don't know when they're gonna see you again, but they know they will. They expect it. There could also be somebody that's manifesting you right now, or manifesting a message from you. Or if there's somebody that you are manifesting personally, that person is going to reach out to you very soon, and you are going to be hearing from them and talking to them. Okay, so what vibes does the viewer give off, Spirit? We have Divergent. You stand out from the rest. Hey, I told you. You stand out from the rest. The way you think, the way you dress, it's rare and unique, making you very desirable. Yeah, you're very different. You're very different. So that's definitely the vibes that you give off. You give off and the energy of being, this card is literally just confirmation for everything that I said, but you give off the energy of being 100% authentic, 100% yourself. There's nobody like you. And you also don't give a fuck about the rules. You said, what rules? Fuck the rules. You give off the energy and the vibes of walking to the beat of your own drum and being confident about doing it too. You're not insecure at all. You believe in yourself. You have strong belief in yourself. Starseed. Yeah, you be in the cosmos for sure. Oh my god, this card is another confirmation. It says you have the ability to connect on a deeper level with people and talk in ways they feel heard. People open up to you very easily, to the point where they share things with you that they wouldn't even share with people that they're super close to. People feel comfortable to get vulnerable with you. So you definitely give off this energy of safety, of security. You make people feel safe. You make people feel secure, to the point where they just start opening up and telling you about their whole fucking life. Even if it's people that you just met, that probably happens to you very often when you're out and about. It's like you meet somebody for the first time, and all of a sudden it's like, they're divulging their whole life to you, and you're like, in your head you're kind of like, I just met you, but you know, you're still kind and sweet towards them, but it's like, what the fuck, like you're just telling me everything. And you're a very good listener, you hear them out. Your energy is very healing to these people. I'm getting that when they do that, it's because they need some sort of like release. And not to say that you should allow everybody to release onto you, but there's something that's very healing about it, for them. It's not just like vampire shit. But anyway, whatever, fuck that. You also give off the energy or give off the vibes of being very smart, very intellectual, but it's like you're sexy and you're smart, so you definitely kind of use this to achieve your objective. Like, you probably have read the 48 Laws of Power and the Art of Seduction and things of that nature, or like you're into psychology in a way. Another really good book, if you're interested, is Why Men Love Bitches. I'm gonna start recommending that book to literally everybody because that book is good as fuck. But you're somebody where you could definitely like to read. You could also wear glasses here because glasses are definitely coming through. But the thing about it is that you just have a different perspective about a lot of different shit, and you have a higher perspective at that as well. So people like to hear your perspective because it's like, damn, I never looked at it that way, I never thought of it that way. But a lot of the times you're very right, you're very correct, the way that you explain things and the way that you speak. So this is another thing that people are very alert by you. People also recognize that you do have an open third eye, or sometimes they feel like you see through them. You can tell when somebody's lying to you. And what you're going to be attracting, babe, is a lot more attention, is a lot more notoriety, is a lot more success, a lot more fame. The more you go out, the more you put yourself out there, even if this is not something that you want, you're going to naturally attract it and receive it because you are different from what is out there. You are something that people have never seen before, never experienced before. You could definitely have a YouTube channel and be like a success very quickly because whatever you're going to create or whatever you're going to speak is going to be new ideas or new concepts that is very like, it could be taboo, but it's what is needed at this time. And this is part of why you're here, because again, how I said, you are a starseed, you're on Earth right now, but you're on Earth for a reason. You have a mission here, and part of this mission, I don't want to be cliche and be like, part of this mission is to wake other people up, because it's not even like that. Part of the mission is to be yourself and just be an example, you feel me, and just shine as you are. But there's something about your perspective that needs to be shared, or the way that you view things that needs to be shared. It needs to be touched on. It needs to be spoken about. You definitely do elevate the vibration of the planet with whatever you're doing or whatever it is that you create. But yeah, babe, you are just one of a kind, and those are the vibes that you give. You give otherworldly energy. You give intelligence. You give uniqueness. You give creativity and authenticity. And if anybody ever copies you, people know exactly where they got it from. They know that you are the source. They know that you're the first to do it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some charms for you. I fucking love your energy. You do have a strong connection to Earth as well, even though you're kind of like ethereal and out of this world and out of this planet. You do have a connection to Earth, and oh my god, you have beautiful eyes as well. People notice your eyes right away. There is something about your eyes that's hypnotic. I'm kind of picking up on Medusa energy as well, where it's like, if you look at somebody in a certain way, like they will literally like lose their breath. And this is not in a way of like trying to like harm anybody. This is in a way of seduction, like making somebody fall for you. It's powerful. It's powerful. So right now you could be going through some changes. You could be letting go, shedding skin, but you're going to come out on the other end more beautiful, more handsome than before. And you do give off the energy of somebody who demands respect, but in a very graceful manner. Like, you don't have to say it. People automatically give you respect. And you're sultry, babe. You're sultry. And no matter how old that you get, or how old or how you age, you're always going to look very fucking young and youthful and vibrant and energetic and all of that. Okay? So let's go ahead and get some more. You do give off a very poised, elegant, and graceful energy as well. And there's something significant about the number 6. Okay, let's get some charms for you. All right, it's time for you to get to posting. It's time to get to posting. Bitch, where you at? People need to see you. People need to see you. They need to see you, okay? I'm serious. All right, so these charms are either going to serve you as additional messages or as additional confirmation. Please take it how it resonates and applies to you. We got the letter Q, V, and K coming through. These could be your initials or somebody that you're fucking with, okay? Even though you don't really be fucking with too many individuals, still, you're very protective over your energy. And you do give the vibes of somebody who is at peace. You also kind of give Buddha energy. And I was reading a book the other day, and Buddha energy is kind of like the embodiment of light and dark in a way, okay, in a way. Peace, balance, okay? So you are somebody who's very balanced. You do have two sides. So you have a light side, you have a dark side, but you don't go too far into one or the other. Again, you really do balance the two. And you're very protective of your energy, and your energy, the vibes that you give off is peace. I'm at peace, bitch, and nobody's gonna disturb this peace. You also definitely do give off healer vibes, healer energy, and you do have a very healing heart. You do have a very healing presence. When you come around, it is a holiday, okay? It's a good day when you're out and about, because it's like the vibes is just lit when it comes to you. Also, your energy is very powerful. Your energy is very big. So even if like you are not like the biggest person, you could have some height to you. But even if you are not like thick or fat or anything like that, like when you walk in the room, you do have the most powerful energy or the most powerful presence there for sure. And yeah, take pictures, pose, put yourself out there as you feel guided to, as you feel called to. But definitely take more pictures, even if it's not for anybody, it's for yourself. Like, document your life. And you really do have such a unique way of just living. Honestly, it's something that needs to be documented. So vlog, take pictures, make scrapbooks, journal, write. Could already do all of this, but there's something about preserving it and sharing what you feel comfortable sharing with others, because others need to see what it is that you got going on. Even if sometimes you feel like being a hermit and not really like opening up too much, or there's something about you maybe like wanting to keep your mystery, I promise you, even by posting, even by sharing, is probably gonna make you even more mysterious, to be honest, because you're gonna find a way to, you're very creative and you're very tapped in. You're gonna find a way to do it in a way that is kind of like art versus divulging. It's giving Lana Del Rey energy. And if you've ever seen her music videos, they are very, it's like more storytelling, it's more artistic versus show and tell. So you're gonna do it your own way. I did it my way. Okay, baby. So thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed giving you this reading. You are fucking epic, and I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad that you found this reading. Please like this video and leave me a red heart down below if you watched all the way through. Maybe some stars. Throw some stars in there, because you are a star seed and I am too, bitch. So sisters, thank you for being here and allowing me to read for you, and I will talk to you very soon. Peace. Mwah.